Oh my goodness. It's Tuesday. What's up, everybody? 8:04. Welcome one, welcome all. It is a Tuesday morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my dear. I got some cereal today. I have cereal, which I'm sure is going to be more appropriate and to everyone's liking. Some
How about your wife standing on a chair?
I don't know why she's standing on a chair. I don't have no idea. Oh, she's taking up the fire extinguisher. She's taking up the fire smoke alarm. Oh. I have no idea why she's taking up the fire alarm. I don't know. Maybe she figured I don't need early detection, Steve.
Maybe.
Perhaps that's what it is.
Maybe she knows something you don't know.
Yeah. Maybe she's going to light the whole thing on fire, and she figured it's probably best that I don't know about it. Oh, well.
Sorry. You're eating cereal, so I'm supposed to talk. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show today. That's Ray. He's eating his cereal while it's still crunchy.
I'm praying for TJ to walk in at noon time.
Huh. I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm in Texas. How am I going to walk in today?
Yeah, he's in Texas.
That's right. I forgot you're driving to Texas this week.
Warm weather.
He was driving. He was in Decatur last week or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's so dirty.
Oh, you waiting for TJ to walk into my house? Oh, hell no.
No one. Hell no one.
Hell no. And there'll be no way.
I'm immunocompromised. I can't risk that much infection.
That's right. You can't, buddy.
Hold on a second. I'm eating my
I know you're eating your cereal. Delicious, I bet.
my Cheerios.
Cheerios. Oh, Honey Nut Cheerios?
Just Cheerios.
Oh, with sugar?
No.
Oh, that's good.
I don't need sugar. I don't need no damn sugar, Steve.
Special K is a very good cereal to eat.
No, I've never had that.
I ate it when I was in the hospital. It was didn't need any sugar or anything. It just tasted quite fine.
I'm just having some Cheerios, trying to. Listen, my back is really hurting, you guys.
Uh-oh.
Dude, so what's going on with that?
I don't know what I did.
Kidney problems.
I think it's stress. I think,
You didn't try giving Steve a piggyback ride, right?
My back hurting too.
Well, yours is PMS. Your back hurts because it carries that load.
It still wants to video chat people for their own load.
Yeah.
At 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I am.
Accident.
Yeah, and my back was hurting yesterday. Oh my God. It was hurting all day, and I was like, well, I gotta go work out. So I was gonna work out right after the show, but my kid had her car behind, you know what I mean?
Right, couldn't get out.
Our driveway's weird. It's a long driveway. And then at the very end of it, there's a bunch of room. So I always pull the very end of it, And my thought is my daughter will just drive the whole driveway and pull her car next to mine. And at the end of the drive where there's a bunch of room for cars to park, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, she leaves her car in the middle of the driveway, because I think like, because God forbid stepping in the same room that I am in is such an awful thought that she doesn't want to have to do that. You know what I mean? And if you pulled out at the end of the driveway, you have to walk and say hello to me when you get in the house.
Oh, okay. So she went in the other door.
So she always goes in the other door and parks it. But when her car's, which is fine, but when she does that, I can't back out to go work out.
Mhm.
Okay. And she had her car blocking, where I couldn't get out. So I had to wait. Then my wife came home for lunch, and then my wife moved the car so that I can go work out. But my back was hurting so much by then. I was like, holy shit. But I really wanted to work out to see if I could loosen my back by working out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went and worked out, did cardio and stuff, and it never really loosened up.
Mm.
And then I woke up today, and I did nothing at night. I mean, all I did was sleep. And my back feels like hell today.
Well,
Fucking Jason.
So I don't know what caused it.
mhm.
All I know is I have massive pain.
Why that going around? Huh?
Well, I stretched out yesterday. Or I tried stretching, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then took a shower and everything. But yeah. But it still hurts, It still hurts like hell.
Right.
This morning.
Hmm.
And I was supposed to work out after the show, but I mean, it really hurts. Oh, well. Go ahead and clear your throat. That makes my back feel better.
I want to know how come it's okay for Nikki to cough on yesterday's show and nobody says anything. But by God, if Steve,
It's the pitch.
oh,
When Nikki coughs, it's subtle. When you clear your throat,
Yeah.
it sounds like cattle.
Yeah.
oh,
I mean, think about it. Think about it. Nikki has her voice is a higher pitch and it's a lower voice.
yeah.
When you clear your throat, it's so loud. It's a lower pitch, so everyone can hear it. It's so loud and it's so disgusting. But TJ, I'm right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You're
Sounds
right in
terrible.
your pitch, the pitch of your voice is right at the annoying level. It's
Cool.
It's so loud and so annoying. If you cleared your voice, if you cleared your throat and it wasn't, and it wasn't annoying, I wouldn't say anything.
Okay.
But you're right in that perfect pitch of annoyingness.
Oh, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to
Pitch
know.
and volume.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's always so loud.
Because other people have cleared their voice,
Yeah.
TJ, Nick, Nikki, Jason, everybody's done it. It's you clearing your throat and sometimes Jason breathing.
Oh.
Oh, when Jason starts getting that wheezy breathing, he
Yeah,
sounds
when
like
Jason-
Darth Vader.
When Jason has that fucking, I don't know what he has. I don't know what. Sometimes Jason will breathe and be like, he would. And then
Yeah,
when
it
you
sounds
clear
like
your
he's
throat, you guys are right in that perfect pitch of,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right in that annoying. So just change the pitch of your voice.
Okay.
Maybe we won't hear it and it won't be so annoying.
Okay.
I'm just
Maybe-
I'm just telling you the facts.
Okay.
Then maybe before every show, he needs to have someone come over, kick him in the testicles so his voice pitch does go up,
Yeah.
and
No.
then maybe it'll be easier.
No.
But Karen
Might be
saying,
an idea.
Karen says, I'm guessing Sinus says she's for Jason. Yeah, it's just that Jason has his voice is right in that perfect pitch of when his sinus issues act up, he's right in that pitch to where it's annoying. You know, I think that my voice is also in that pitch. So there are things I try not to do because I know it's going to be bothering people. What I'm saying is Steve's voice is perfectly. He's in that perfect pitch of the last thing he should ever do is clear his throat.
He's always clearing his throat. He's flatulent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't fart anymore.
No, come on. You seriously, you don't fart at all?
Not during the show, no.
Please.
I just went poop a minute ago. I'm good.
At least that fucking wound vac. Is it off now for good or what's going on?
No. I just turned it off for the show.
Thank God. I mean, thank God.
As soon as the show's back over, I'll turn it back on.
I mean, you're so rude.
Yes, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You're so rude to have your pus being sucked during the show.
Disrupt your show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's about time you got some consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In the chat room, they're saying, "At what pitch does breathing become annoying?" Brent says, "Any pitch that Ray can hear." I'm being honest. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. The pitch of Steve's voice is in that perfect level, so it's a pleasant voice.
Oh yeah.
But I'm saying when he goes to clear his throat, it's so loud and so. It's just so annoying. That's why I yell at him. So I'm sorry, but that's why. You mean to tell me of all our listeners, no one is annoyed by him clearing his throat?
Oh, don't ask Brent that.
How about Christina? I'm asking Christina. I know Christina. Christina, are you annoyed by the sound when he clears his throat?
She's not going to be honest. She's going to side with you.
What do you mean she'll side with me? She's very honest. No, she'll be honest. If she's not bothered by it, I'm sure she'll say that. If she's not bothered, I'm sure she'll say it doesn't bother me at all. I'm just asking you. I'm just asking if she says yes, just a tad. It is annoying. Yes, thank you. See? And Stice says he is annoyed by it.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's the guy that wants me dead.
I'm just telling you.
Stice is also very honest.
The people that say they're not annoyed by it are lying. I'm just nice enough to point it out.
Or grossed out by it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just a nice enough guy to tell you to stop. You know.
Right.
So because I don't want to lose listeners.
Right.
Yeah. Christina says if he would at least try to muffle it, but he doesn't. Yes, turn your head away. I mean, you know.
Mute your microphone.
Yes. Then you clear your throat all you want.
And fart.
If I go to clear mine, I turn off my mic. And then I clear it. You didn't hear any of that, right? You heard nothing. Because I'm a professional. I mean, if you're going to... Now I see his lips moving, but I can't hear anything.
I muted my mic like you all have.
All right, just mute your mic when you're clearing your throat.
Oh, okay.
Just show that you have a part of you that is at least caring and sympathetic enough to take, to take other people's feelings under consideration.
Right. Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I just want a little bit of, I just want decency out of you.
You might be stretching that one a little, Ray.
Well, I just want some decency from him. Karen says, don't clear your throat, Steve, but you can burp all you want. I've told you before. When I burp, I know I'm burping. I do it for effect.
Oh.
There are times I turn off my mic to burp when I don't feel it's appropriate. There are other times I'm just trying to add to the show. I'm just saying Steve's throat clearing adds nothing to the program. Adds nothing.
Other than it becomes a 15-minute discussion.
Well, because it's so annoying, and I feel I have to cover up the annoyance.
Okay.
And it's gross.
Yeah, that's why. And it's disgusting. I don't want to lose listeners from people being disgusted by your throat clearing.
Okay. I don't want to do that either. I don't want to be responsible for that.
I know that you would love if what we did was just an hour of you burping and farting and clearing your throat and coughing.
And saying,
Yeah. And having orgasms over your poop pictures or whatever you have going to you. God. I know that you wish that the whole show was just you uttering nonsense noises. But
okay,
it's rude. It's quite rude. So we choose to not do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you don't care because
unprofessional.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Now I'd love to talk about other things.
Okay.
But the predominance of your throat clearing always ends up becoming it's such a predominant part of the show. I can't think about anything else.
Well,
all I end up thinking about is how disgusting your noises are.
So how was Monday Night Football last night, Ray?
Horrible for me. Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah. Well, I picked Seattle to win, for starters. And they looked horrible. I mean, they looked terrible. It was one of those nights.
Season shift.
Yeah. I don't get it. I felt like I had a good hold on the football season. Didn't you, Steve? Like I felt like we knew we would talk. We would talk about the Thursday night games because those are the ones on free TV.
Right. Those are the ones I can watch.
Yeah. Because Steve can't watch any of the other games. He could watch the Thursday game and the Sunday game.
Yeah.
So the Thursday game comes on after Barney Miller and Steve's all set.
Well, he likes it because he could watch it on regular antenna. I can't wait till this son of a bitch gets some cable TV or some type of television. I can't wait till he can talk about sports like the rest of us.
I was like, that would be nice. That would be nice.
I mean, for God's sakes.
Yes, yeah, but I agree with you on the football thing. I thought I had somewhat of a grasp on it. But
yeah.
No, I've almost changed now. At one time, I thought Tampa Bay was going to be something. Now I'm thinking maybe Indianapolis might be something.
And then Indianapolis lost this weekend.
Yeah.
In the last 3 weeks, everything has gone to hell.
Yep.
Like I said, it's the usual midseason curse. Right at midseason,
yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It always happens. It's never failed. It's actually kind of cool too, because with me retiring on New Year's Day, girlfriend went and she got Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL, NHL, all put on the big screen at her house.
Look
So I
at that. Nice.
She said that was part of my Christmas. I was like, yeah.
That's awesome. Of course, now you're going to be. Now you'll feel trapped.
No.
Yeah.
I will find a way to leave.
I'm just saying that God forbid you ever get to a point where you're like, oh, I want to get out of this relationship. You're gonna be like, oh well, we are paying for all this pretty good sports package.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'd like to leave, but
Yeah.
we're in the
Yeah,
middle
like I
of the
said,
season.
we took a year break. We took a year break. We needed to. Let's make sure it's right. And now here we are a year later. I mean, a lot of the difference solved. Everything moving in the right direction.
I hope so. I hope so for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we definitely have an agreement, and it's a great agreement. No wedding ring.
Okay,
That's
but
good.
here's the weirdness. If you break up, or what if you end up delaying a breakup because I mean, I'm putting myself in your shoes. So
Okay.
that's how I do things.
Right. Well, you
I
can
mean,
make it work.
I love my wife, so I have no intention of breaking up. But I'm like, if I did, if I wanted to break up, but we have the football package,
Well, you're sticking around for football.
I'd be like, shit, I don't want to break up. You know, we've already got the football package. I mean, we've got it. They gave it to us for free because they fucked up when we tried moving, they fucked everything up. And anyway, we ended up getting the football package for free. But if it ended up, say we were paying for it or whatever, and we were just dating and I wanted to break up, I don't think I could leave until after the football season. But you just said you're going to get all the football, all the baseball,
yeah.
all the basketball. Okay, so there's always a season going on.
Right. Yeah.
Shit, I couldn't leave.
She did it, just to be sweet. I appreciate the fact that she did it.
I'm just saying that I could never leave. For me, it'd be like, God knows. I mean, my wife could do horrible things, and I'd excuse all of it because of the sports packages. I'd be like, well, maybe she's fucking around or doing illegal shit or whatever, but I'd still allow it because I'd have good sports packages. I don't want.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Lytle, your wife was turning over secrets from the United States to the Iranian government, and you knew about it and you did nothing. Well,
She got me football.
I had the football package. I didn't want to lose it, Mr. Lytle. Your wife sold the whereabouts of our secret agents to the Russians. Well, we had the NBA package.
Right?
After the season, I was going to do something until after the season, but Mr. Lytle, why did you stick around knowing that even though your wife was selling to the Saudi Arabians to turn off our oil supply? Well,
she got me the Cubs Network.
I was watching the baseball package.
It was baseball season. It was World Series.
Yeah.
She got me the Cubs
honest.
Network. So
Yeah. I mean, I got to be honest. Doesn't ever complain about my penis size and got me sports packages. I'm pretty much around. There's no way to,
that's a win-win.
Yeah. Yeah. So that would be a tough one. I mean, I'm not saying that that's what you do, but
Well, I mean, the difficult one is she's a Cardinal fan. I'm a Cubs fan.
Yeah.
Good God, be away from that house when a Cardinal Cub game is on.
Well, my wife is also a Cubs fan, so.
Yeah.
But
But you know what? She did give me what she bought me for Christmas last year, and it was one of the commemorative World Series rings.
When were you? When you guys? When did you break up with her? I remember you broke up with her last time, but I can't remember why.
We split mid-November, and
she broke up with you or whatever. I can't remember when that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of mutual, and it was basically like, look, we're beating a dead horse here. Let's just split for a little bit and let's see what happens. And if we wind up back together, then it was meant to be. And if not, we'll always be good friends. And that's kind of where we left it.
So you broke up in 2020?
We broke up November of 2020. And it's literally been a year. And November of 2021, we wind up back together. And it's like, what are we doing? We're stupid. And she was the one that looked at me, laying in bed. We were talking, and she goes, we're pretty stupid. And I said, why is that? She goes, we've dated other people. We've done all of this different stuff at multiple different times, and we always wind up either spilling our guts to each other or we always wind up back together. Why do we keep fighting this and trying to make it our way instead of just compromising? I was like, oh my God, you have an epiphany. It's about time.
I've never been like that. So
and there you go. I mean, yeah.
When I break up, at least in my,
Oh well, yeah, break.
A long time since I've dated anybody else, but when I break up, it's usually a done deal. Of course, I haven't broken up with anybody in a long time.
Well, I mean, like I said,
and as an adult, I never broke up with anybody as an adult because I got married so young. So I'm just saying that, yeah.
It was amicable when we broke up. I mean, there was some hard feelings for doing it, but it was amicable nonetheless. And then, again, it was just, she's my best friend.
Yeah, I don't remember you saying, you never really said,
my best friend.
I don't remember you saying anything too bad. Like, I know some of your other exes. And I remember when you broke up with them, it was pretty bad. And I don't remember when you broke up with this one. I don't remember it being all that bad.
No, and I mean, and it was kind of the mutual agreement of let's make sure. If we're both going to throw in for the long haul and we want to stay together, and let's make sure we're going to stay together. And that's that's kind of what God or fate or the Great Pumpkin or whatever you believe in is aiming us towards.
Yeah. Well,
if it's Steve Poop pictures aiming us towards it, though, that's it. We're done.
I'm just saying,
No.
I don't remember. It's not like your ex-wives.
Yeah, that fucking dirty whore.
I never hear you say that, the breakup with this one wasn't like the ex-wives. Oh, man, those breakups. Oh, yeah.
I still don't have a whole lot of good to say about them.
Yep.
I got a call from the third one yesterday. You're getting the back child support paid off? I said, yes, I am. When am I getting the money?
Oh, Jesus.
When it hits your fucking account, not a minute before. How about that?
Yeah, you'll get it soon.
Like, I got to send it through the disbursement unit. You need to shut up.
So she called you out of the blue?
She called me yesterday from work just to find out when she's going to get the back child support payment.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, I claimed our son for the COVID credit, child credit. I said, okay, you're the custodial parent. Yeah, you should have. well, if I can't claim him on my taxes, I have to pay that back. I was like, well, it's my year to claim him on the taxes.
Yeah. I've never been through a situation like that. I could not imagine that. I could not imagine, because I hear so many people make comments, like even now I see I see people saying, oh my God, like they've dealt with the same thing. I've never,
Oh, dude, it's a pain. I've made a deal with her, and I said, look, okay, I'll let you go ahead and claim him this year. She goes, okay. I said, I get the next 2 because I'm saving you from having to pay in, and you're getting the credit for him. So I get the next 2 years.
Oh, that seems fair.
Okay. She goes, all right, deal. And I said, okay, my lawyer will deliver the paperwork that says that you agree to this, and you sign it, and it'll be done.
So what was the deal you made? What was the deal you came up with?
I'm letting her claim Riley this year for tax.
Okay.
I get the next 2 because if she didn't claim him this year, she was going to have to pay in because she got the COVID child tax credit.
Okay.
So she would have had to pay all of that money back.
Right.
And that's like, what is it? 8 or 9 months at $600 a month.
So you're getting that in writing, right? Because she'll try to
change in writing. Yeah. And my lawyer is making her sign it, and it is either you do this or I claim him this year, and you're screwed.
Right.
Because now, and I explained it. I said 2 years because 1, I'm saving you from having to pay in.
Mm-hmm.
And number 2, you're also getting the earned income credit for him for this year.
I'll be damned.
So because you're getting both, I get 2 years.
Well, yeah, if that's the deal you made, that's the deal she's gonna have to live with. So I never had to deal with that. It makes marriage or divorce. It just makes life seem more like a business. I hated that aspect of business.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So to include that to real life would just, to include a negotiation like that into real life would just be no fun. Oh, well.
Yeah, but I've made deals like that for years and continue to still work, And I don't know. Maybe I just got a mind geared for it.
I just wouldn't like it, I mean, I thought I was okay with negotiation. I just never liked it,
My favorite part of selling a car when I was doing it was, okay, let's get down to the money.
See, I never liked never liked that part of it. Never liked that part of business.
Of sales.
Just a business in general. I just never, cared for it. Yesterday was the last day to eat our Thanksgiving leftovers. Like, who said that yesterday?
I did.
Was it you? I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was Psycho Dan. Yeah, maybe it was you. Yeah.
The leftovers went out, huh?
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying that yesterday was the last day to eat your Thanksgiving leftovers because, like TJ said yesterday, that's when it became, too many days. So you either had to eat them or freeze. Is when you either had to freeze things or eat things. Yeah. Unless
that's mine.
if it was homemade cranberry sauce, you could keep homemade cranberry sauce. But it was too late for turkey, too late for stuffing or mashed potatoes or any of that stuff. It was just
that all had to go.
Yesterday, that stuff had to be thrown in the garbage.
Really?
Yeah, had to be thrown in the trash.
Unless
I ate
you're
it.
Steve and you don't mind the smell.
Yeah, sorry, everybody.
I ate my mashed potatoes last night.
Well, the ones from Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll give you last night. You're done now.
Yep.
There should be nothing left.
No.
Okay, because I don't try to trick salmonella or botulism or whatever the hell your food has in it, because now it's been too many days and you'll get sick, you know.
Well, I don't know. He's got enough pus in him that maybe that would fight off the botulism and the salmonella.
You're tempting dysentery.
Ooh. Don't need that.
Any of your meat, your side dishes, you know. You're like I said, your cranberry sauce is okay, whatever. Some of your I'm trying to think of food that doesn't have any meat or any products, byproducts.
Couple of your desserts, maybe.
Yeah, maybe some desserts might still, but I was like, I'm done with the pie.
Yeah.
I had that piece yesterday. Now I'm done
Wait a
with it.
So, this being the last day in November, that means we're going into December, which is Christmas season. That usually means two things.
What?
One, that means it's tamale season, and two,
Yeah, I don't know when she's gonna start making tamales.
is Marvin's Christmas with the Miggers.
I can't wait. For my whole house smells when it's tamale season.
Oh God!
My house smells wonderful. I can't even talk about. I can't even stress how amazing it smells. It smells like Mexican food and seasonings. Oh my! The whole thing is just fantastic.
Steve would show up there and start licking your house.
Steve, you should smell my house during tamale season. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
God, it smells so good over there.
And then it's tamales and Christmas cookies and you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to try to gain any weight though this time. This holiday. Like I'm really trying to watch it.
So we've got to make sure you laugh more.
You what?
So we got to make sure you laugh more.
Yeah, I'm trying to not, because when those tamales get made, oh man. When she makes those tamales, oh my God, they're so delicious. Oh my God.
It smells so good.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling
They
you.
are in their perfection.
I will eat some tamales. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know when that's starting. And who knows? And I don't know. And I certainly, it's such a process. My wife makes them homemade.
Oh, she told me it's like
It's a long process.
Time.
And she's so busy with work and everything. I don't know when she's going to get time to, I don't know when she's going to get time to, any of you white people want to learn to make a tamale. She should, don't you think she should like create a class and sell, like, if you pay $20, you can come to, am I crazy? Would anybody be interested? I've told my wife before to do this and she thinks I'm crazy, but I'm serious about this now. And I'm just asking, okay, if my wife charged $20 and you come to my house, you white people, you come to my house and she would teach you how to make tamales. Wouldn't there be people interested in that? Don't you think so?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
man, I told you.
And I've said this before, and I think, and my daughter knows how to make them, even though, my daughter should do it with her. But I mean, they could put the thing on Zoom
Mhm.
as well. I think my wife should definitely. My wife taught my sister-in-law how to make it. And my sister-in-law is white as Steve. I mean, she's,
Wow.
she's I don't know what, she's some kind of English white, you know what I mean? She's
Pale white.
yeah, she's and she makes fantastic tamales. But she learned how to make them from my wife. I'm telling you, I think there would be people that would want to learn how to make tamales.
Oh, yeah.
Psycho Dan says he's Norwegian. Yeah, I think that, Jim Gaffigan white. Yes. Yeah, but I'm telling you, she could teach you how to make tamales. You guys, I'm not joking. She could teach you how to make tamales. It's crazy, but you would learn how to make tamales. And they're really hard to make. But yet, they're fantastic. No, my mom does not make tamales. She doesn't.
She lets Hormel do it.
I'm pretty sure she knows how. Because my wife learned from my grandmother, who was my wife's mother. So I'm pretty sure my grandmother showed her. Because here's how it works, in all seriousness. Mexican women, traditionally, you have a child, then after you have a child, you start making tamales. That's traditionally how it works. They're taught as young girls how to make them from their mothers, teach them how to make them. And then after they have a child, they start making tamales. That's how it usually works. Okay. But my mother had us when she was young. My mom was young when I think she had my brother Rick or Foon when she was 18 or something. So, she's in her 70s now, but she's never made tamales because she was so young. And we had moved from Chicago. Then we moved from Chicago down to here while we were really young. So she just never had time. And there were no Mexican stores to buy the stuff down. You know what I mean? At the time down here, there was nothing. So, but my wife's grandmother, and then her mother made them. But then when we moved up here, my grandmother taught my wife. My wife said, I want to learn how to make them. So my grandmother taught her. And then my wife, then we had a baby. And then after that, she's just been making them. So I know that's crazy, but that's just how, that's how the process usually works traditionally.
They are mucho delicioso.
Yeah. So tamales are amazing. If you've ever had an authentic tamale, it is, I'm telling you, it might be like my all-time Like if you ever ask me what my all-time favorite food is, it's tamales. There's no doubt it's tamales.
Followed up by a good prime rib.
I'm telling you, it's not even close. It's tamales. They're fantastic. And my wife, my grandmother always made my favorite tamales. Like from when I was a kid to, until my wife started making them. And like the first 2 years, they were okay. But something about the third year, fourth year, my wife really, she's been making them now for 20 years. And they really, really got good. They are, I can't even stress how delicious they are. They're so amazing. So, and then, and Mexicans traditionally, we don't teach white people how to make them. And I'm serious. You people, especially if you ever lived in Texas or anywhere like that, you'll notice that not a lot of white people make them. That's because Mexicans traditionally don't teach white people how to make tamales. I'm saying
I never learned tamales. I learned green chili chicken cheese enchiladas, but I never learned tamales. I couldn't get anybody to teach me.
Because tamales are the one traditional, it's sort of when people came over from Mexico. I don't know if there was an unwritten law or what, but it was always, don't teach those whiteys how to make the tamales. I'm serious. And you never get them made in traditional Mexican restaurants either. You know what I mean?
No.
You
don't.
Those are the facts of tamales. It's probably because they're so hard to make.
Right.
And because Mexican women, like in Texas, they would sell them. Like Mexican women who came from Mexico in Texas, they would make them and sell them on the street corner, literally.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they still do.
They would just make tamales, and you buy them. That's how good they are. But I'm telling you, I've told my wife, I said, you should charge a little bit of money and teach these white people how to make tamales. Because like I said, she taught my sister-in-law. She's taught some people in the past how to make tamales. So I think she should, I think she should teach some people.
Well, tamales is part of why Tyler's now banned from my house.
What did Tyler do with tamales?
He opened up canned tamales and said, "These are good." I was like, "You're fucking banned. Done. No, never. Don't ever come to my house."
No. Canned tamales are disgusting. I'm just saying, authentic. No, Karen, you would not fuck them. I bet you'd make the hell out of tamales, Karen.
Oh yeah.
No, my sister-in-law, Debbie, I love Debbie to death. She's as white as it gets. She's hillbilly white. I love her. I love her, but she has got it down, man. She makes delicious tamales too. And she just learned how to make them. It's amazing. So I'm saying that it's not that white people can't make them. It's just that they've never been taught how to make them.
Right.
Yep. Your sister-in-law, one half of the only marriage Jim did that stuck.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. My brother and sister-in-law were married from Jim the photographer. It's like of the marriages he performed, and he performed a bunch of marriages, they might be the only ones still together, which is amazing. But I see like Christina going, I thought I was the whitest person out there. No, I'm telling you, My wife could teach you how to make tamales. It's just, I think it's a pain in the ass to do. So, but I've told her before, you should charge people and teach them how to do it. I'll see if we'll see if she'll even consider it.
I doubt it.
Well, but there's people saying that they'd be up for it.
Oh yeah.
As long as people leave me alone.
Steve will come over and visit with you.
No, I don't want
No.
Steve over at the house. Like, okay, so we're like, if there's if she's gonna do a tamale making
band.
class, on like a Saturday evening or something, or I don't know, any night, Thursday or whatever. I would just have to know that people are going to be at the house, and
Designated taste testers.
I'd hate to have people at my house, but yet at the same time, I could be,
Well, they come in the front door and you never have to see them.
I could be the designated sampler.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
So you get to try the first one done from everybody
Yeah.
and let them know if they got it right or not.
So the thing is, it would take a lot of materials. You know what I mean? She'd have to get,
Oh, it'd be me making another trip to Peoria.
Well, yeah, definitely there'd have to be, because there's beef and pork, chiles,
Yep.
masa, corn husks. There's so much shit, seasonings, and this. I don't even know what the seasoning. I don't even know what the seasonings are, but there's a ton of seasonings in preparing the meat. Like, first you've got to like make the meat, okay? And then when the meat is cooked the first time, then you take it out and you have to shred it.
Yeah.
And then after you shred it, then you have to
Then it's
season
gotta-
it. Well, no, it's shredded and then goes in a
It's got to go in and slow cook again.
yeah, like it cooks the second time. Yeah. So the first time it cooks, that's like overnight. Okay. And then you take it and it gets shredded. And then after it's shredded, you put it in like a you mix it
Like a
up
crock pot.
or no, you mix it up or use the cutting thing. What the hell is it called? A food processor or whatever. Which my wife now she uses a food processor because she doesn't, but then you do that, and then it takes all the seasoning, and there's a ton of seasoning. So she would make the first part. She would make the meats. You know what I mean? The first cooking she would have done before you guys would get here, I'd imagine. And then she would shred the meat in front of you, and then show the seasonings, because learning how to do the seasonings is the thing. You have to learn, because your meat changes colors. Okay. And then you take the chili peppers and you peel those and you mix them into, or no, I take it back. The food processor is for the chili pepper concoction. So there's chili peppers and different seasonings and all this stuff that makes some sort of pasty crap. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take that and you mix that in with the meat. You guys, it's a whole process. I'm telling you, it's a whole process. That's why it would take a cooking class to learn how to make it. You can't just, So then you mix the salt, you mix the concoction, the whatever paste, with the meat, and then you cook it a second time. Okay.
So it cooks all of that into the meat.
Yeah, and then the meat changes the color. The meat turns to like an orange color. Okay. Then you meanwhile you're creating your masa. So you get your masa to where it creates consistency. And then eventually what you have to do is you take the corn husk and you cover it. Yeah. Your meat becomes like the same color as Steve's Peter. It becomes Steve Peter orange.
Oh God.
Yeah. But then you take your corn husk and you cover it with some type of the masa mixture. And then you roll the meat up, or then you put the meat on and then you roll it. Okay. And then after you roll it, then you cook it for the third time. And then how you cook them is weird. How you cook them this final time is weird. And then when they're done cooking that time, you take them out and you eat them. It's amazing. So there's a whole process. There's a whole process in making these tamales. So I know it's a long process for my wife. Okay. But, yeah, and it's a steaming.
She enjoys making them too, though.
Yeah. And they stand up. You got to stand them. I don't even know how it goes, but you stand after you wrap them, then you tie them up. And then after they're tied, you steam them, and you steam them standing up. But they have to steam. Like DC says he's going to do it now. So, yeah. Now we got DC. Irene said she'd do it through Zoom. Christina said she'd do it. So I don't know. See,
I never learned how to make them, but I always got a batch every year I lived in New Mexico because there was
they're
there's
amazing.
a couple of families that I hung out with, and I mean they were like, "Oh, here you go, you get these every year. Your familia, you get part of them every year."
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and I had a friend when I worked in Texas, my friend Willie Lopez, his mother sold them for like $100 a dozen.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that amazing.
Oh, that's a real tamale, Steve. They go for that, and then some.
They're
Those are actually
fantastic. And she'd get that much. So his mom would start making them. She would start making them around Halloween because the sales for these things were unbelievable. People would pay like $100 for a dozen. People would pay that much money. So it was crazy.
There's a lady in Peoria that sells them for $70 for a half dozen.
Yeah. So Aaron's in the chat room saying they're fantastic. Yeah. Aaron's my nephew. He's had them before. It's you guys. I can't stress enough. These are amazing. You guys, they're so fantastic. They're unlike anything you've ever eaten, but to know how to make them is crazy. To learn how to make them is nuts. Yeah, it's nuts. So yeah, I think she should do, she's just so busy. She's so busy. I can hear my wife now. She's saying, "Oh, this sounds like a bad idea. I'm not going to do this. It's going to be too many people bothering." So she'd make it about me. She'd go, "No, you're going to be bothered and complain." And,
You wouldn't complain if you get to be the sampler.
It would end up being my fault. Well, she'd be like, the process itself takes time. So what would the people do? But I don't know.
Maybe doing a 3-part Zoom class.
Well, yeah, the Zoom class for sure. But, she's going to need some people here. Because if she's making that many tamales, she's going to have some spreaders. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like she'd have to have people here because you have to learn how to, you got to learn how to spread them. I can't even describe, because you take a corn husk, okay? And corn husks are not flat.
No.
But you take a corn husk and you have to hold them flat in your hands while you spread the masa on. So I can't even explain. And she has to show you how to do that. That's the process, right? You know what I mean? So
yeah, any little
little
move wrong could fuck them up completely.
Even if you're doing it on Zoom class, you'd have to show the people how to hold the husk, so the people learning it in the class would know how to do it. There's all kinds of, there's a whole process. You got things that are wet, things that are dry. There's a whole bunch of different things coming together.
To create one of the greatest delicacies in the world.
Yeah, they're really fantastic, but there's a lot of work to them.
Steve's got that look like he's planning on coming over to your house and help eat them.
Steve is not invited to learn how to make tamales. I'll tell you right now. And we're not having a class on how to eat them. I'll tell you right now. We're not going to have a class on learning how to eat them. Yeah. So DC, you've never been to my house when she's making them?
Really?
Yeah. It's really,
I was over a couple times last year while she was making them. Oh my God, the house smelled great.
I'm just saying that DC's never seen any of the process. I thought he'd been here before. I'll be damned. Yeah. Karen says she doesn't have the patience for all that. Yeah, Karen's a good cook, though. She's always cooking on
Thursday.
On Thursday nights. Yeah.
Thursday.
She seems to be a good cook. You think she'd be good at? I think she'd be good learning how to do this. Yeah, DC has eaten some. I know he's come to my house, and he always conveniently knows when to stop by my house and be offered some of my tamales. But he says he's never been over while she's making them. Well,
you ate the ones that were offered to me last year.
Oh, yeah, those are gone.
I know.
I even ate some of the ones that she offered to Recon Tex. Huh. Like my wife got out. She got tamales out to give to Recon Tex. And I ate. I even ate some. What happened to these tamales? I go, I don't know. She says, what do you mean you don't know? I go, I don't know. What, aren't they all there? No, there's some missing. I don't know. I think I blamed, I blamed whoever. Oh, Goose was over.
Oh, you blame Goose.
Yeah, so they're fantastic, though.
Because I bring down some of the stuff for it every year from Peoria. then last year before I left, she's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna make sure you get some this year." And oh yeah, a week later after she said she told Ray they were ready. Ray ate the ones that were set aside for me.
Yeah. I'll tell you, after they're made,
That's when they're the best.
when they're made, they're fantastic. But I like them. Like my wife, she'll just heat them up and serve them to me warm. I could eat them that way, or I'll eat them with scrambled eggs.
Oh yeah.
And then sometimes my wife goes, "How do you want your tamales?" I go, "Fried."
Ooh.
And
no,
then
I haven't done that.
And then sometimes she'll fry them. Oh man. Oh, buddy. And they get fried. Oh shit. I can't even describe that. Oh.
Sounds like you're having an orgasm just
If
thinking
I-
about it.
Is
No kidding.
Woo! I'll tell you what, so good.
You sound like I get when I get a good
Oh,
poop
shit.
picture.
I'll tell you.
Oh,
I'll tell you.
not ruin tamales for me.
She'll take some refried beans,
Oh,
cook up some refried beans, make some scrambled eggs,
ooh.
little huevos rancheros,
Oh,
and then fry some tamales. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I said last night to the poop pictures.
Woo!
Oh my God. Woo.
Hey, this one time when Bella was like 3 or 4, it was back when we had Bella, my wife didn't have to work.
right.
She stayed home and, to where, because she was a babe, which made me very, very happy. It was like, I think that was one of the coolest things I've ever done is I made enough money to where she didn't have to work and we didn't have to pay for daycare for the kid. Like Bella was raised, by my wife, which we were extremely lucky to do it when she was young. But it also meant that I would come home from doing the morning show. And she would make a homemade breakfast like after work, and I could get home I'd get home around noon. And then she'd say, "Oh, do you want some breakfast?" I go, "Yeah." And she'd make scrambled eggs, refried beans, tamales. Holy shit. Oh my God. It was heavenly. It was heavenly every day after work. Oh, it was great.
I know
What a
you can't
life.
see it, but I'm flipping you the bird right now.
What a life. What a life I had for, And this was in the fall, right before Christmas and stuff, you know what I mean? Because then you run out of the tamales. Like she used to always just have, just tons of them. When my family comes over to my house on Christmas, we just have a ton of tamales. And my brother Foon would, before his wife learned how to make them, he would come over to my house for Christmas. He would grab the plate of tamales. He would slide them over near the garbage can, and literally he would take up a chair and pull a chair and sit near the garbage can and just eat tamales and throw the husks in the garbage. And he would literally he could eat like 24 tamales. I just remember my wife would be so angry. He's eating over the garbage can. I go, I don't know what to do with him. But
That
there's-
is better than eating on the toilet, though.
Oh, they're so good. They're so good. I would eat a tamale on the toilet. But I'm saying I've had them, but I have eaten specifically my wife's tamales for 20 years. for 20 years, and they're amazing. They're just amazing.
Cannot believe you would eat a tamale on the toilet. That's wrong.
Psycho Dan says, my stepdad told me Mexicans ate tamales on Christmas so they would have something to unwrap. Well, your stepdad is racist.
What a bad joke.
However, I did have to unwrap a tamale. It's not wrong. I wasn't unwrapping presents, but I always had to unwrap a tamale. So, they're just amazing. Yeah. So I don't know. I do want to try to encourage my wife to teach white people. Like, listen, Pete says he's had them. Pete's had them. DC's had them. Aaron's had them.
I've had them.
TJ's had them. I don't think anybody else in the chat room has ever had them, but there are people who have had my wife's the tamales, and they're amazing. They truly are.
Rage tried to steal them from you one year. You stabbed him with a fork.
Yeah. They're amazing. They are amazing. And there's never there's never a time where I'm sick of them. You know what I mean?
No, you can't get sick of those. Oh my God.
There's never a time where I go, oh shit. All we got left to eat is tamales. Ugh. You know, that's never happened. Like, you know, sometimes you get like a friend of yours has a good garden. Okay. And your friend says, oh my God, the haul of tomatoes I got is fucking amazing. So they go, so we pick some tomatoes for you. And they give you like bags of tomatoes. And you go, holy shit. You know what I mean? And
eventually get sick of them.
So the tomatoes, they get the tomato home and you cut it like you make a ham sandwich and you cut some of that fresh tomato. Holy shit. It's so good. But then you're having a tomato. I'm just going to have a piece of, let me just get a couple slices with a little salt on it. You know what I mean? But then, you know, so you have a sandwich, couple sandwiches. You have a couple slices with salt, and then maybe you have pasta for dinner. Like the next day, you're like, oh, fuck, all we got is those tomatoes. You know what I mean? So you're kind of sick of them.
Yeah.
Like you never get that way with tamales. There's never, I've never remembered a day in my life where I go, oh, I'm sick of tamales. It's never happened. It's never happened.
Ray, are you looking at Steve right now?
No.
It looks like he's trying to devise a plan on how to sneak in there for tamales.
I don't know. He's not invited. And I might go to my wife and say, you should teach a tamale class. And she might tell me, no, it's a stupid idea. I'm not doing it. But I'm telling you, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And when have you ever heard me saying that people being to my house
Never.
is a good idea?
Never.
I'm telling you. Yeah. And the Zoom class would be a pain. So we'd have to get, you know. Yeah, Summer's saying she would sign up for the class. Yeah. There's people saying they love to learn. I'm telling you. She should do it. She should teach. She should teach that class. Should teach that class. Teach you white people how to make the tamales. It'd be great. It'd be
Everyone's a
fantastic.
Steve, right?
Well, Steve could pay the money to come eat the. Steve could pay the money. He could just sit in the dining room and act like he's learning how to do it, but not give a shit. You know what I mean? He'll be like, "Oh, that looks wonderful. How do you do that again? Oh, okay, I've got it. I wrote it down." And then when they come out, he'd be he'd be the ones that he'd test them and go, "Oh, this is." I got to be honest, Steve. Have you ever had authentic Mexican tamale?
No, I
Okay.
have not.
I got to be honest. I've got to be honest. I would like to be around Steve when he ate his first ever tamale. I would like to see that.
I don't know if I would. I mean, there might be some stains occurring that nobody wants to see.
I'll just tell you because it's unlike anything you've seen before. It really is. I can't even, I can't even.
He'd like him so much he'd leave a shit stain on your couch.
Authentic Mexican tamales. If you've never had them before, the first one will blow your mind.
A wet dream and a corn husk.
Yeah, they're unbelievable. So, I don't know. I'll talk to her about it. We'll see if she'd do it. And my daughter, I think my daughter should, because my daughter knows how to do it. And she's pretty and 20, and she could host a Zoom baking class like that. My daughter's really good cook and really good at baking things, and she just
that birthday cake you got a couple of years ago that she made. Oh my God, you were bragging and bragging.
The one she made this year's. My daughter's an amazing cook, so I'm saying that she could host a Zoom class and teach people all kinds of things. It's unbelievable.
But I mean, you're bragging about that. You're bragging about that cake, and then anybody go, well, okay, no cake for you. You're like the cake Nazi.
She could teach. My daughter could teach people how to make that cake. That cake is unbelievable, but it's such a process.
Well, anything that's really good is a process.
No, I'm just telling you.
You know what I mean?
I'm just telling you. So I'll talk to my wife, see if she's interested. Then I ended up having a bunch of people at my house anyway. So Christine would be happy because for some reason she's fascinated with people being at my house for some reason.
No, I think it's more just people being around you.
She's got a fascination of a bunch of people coming to my house for Christmas. Right?
Steve would be on your couch.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Wait, you already said Steve's not allowed.
No, he's not. But I did say that I would. I did say that I would.
You'd love to see him eat his first.
I would love to see him eat his first tamale.
Well, I could sit outside this back door and you could watch.
Yeah.
You could hand it through the door and sit here.
I'm telling you, they'd be fantastic.
Might be the safest bet because excited as you'd get over that, there'd be no shit stain on.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. It'd have to be pretty good.
Dude, they're that good.
Yeah.
I don't think we're giving them justice and description. What do you think, Ray?
Yeah, I can't because I can't properly describe them. They're unbelievable. Authentic tamales are amazing. I had a bass player in my band
Uh-huh.
when I was a kid. His mom was from Italy, and she made homemade pasta and stuff. That was really cool. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
That was awesome.
If Steve would have that first authentic tamale and then get all excited, and then he'd be like, "Oh, Ray, I got to go use your bathroom." And then he'd go running into your bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would not want him in my house.
Then he'd start taking pictures from your bathroom and sending them to you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want Steve in my bathroom.
I'll use the guest bathroom.
oh,
I don't want you using any bathroom. Which, by the way,
your old brother used the bathroom at your house.
my daughter allowed strangers DC to use the bathroom.
How is DC a stranger?
Well, it wasn't me. I mean, I live here, and I'm not allowed to use the bathroom. But yet, DC was allowed to use it? I mean, come on. Yeah. I mean, come on. But I would like to see Steve eat his first tamale.
Oh, God, that would be entertaining.
All right, I'll ask my wife. Let me ask you, have you guys watched, has anybody watched Christmas movies already this year?
No.
You haven't watched
Die Hard count?
Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Then yes.
I'm just asking, has anyone watched a Christmas movie? So, Steve, you haven't watched any Christmas movies at all? What have you watched, Cindy? What have you watched, Christina? What about you, Dan? What have you guys watched? I watched some Netflix movie.
Oh.
I watched a Netflix film with I can't think of the name of it. It was about this girl that's catfished by this guy. So she leaves Los Angeles and flies to a small town in New York. And it turns out it's not his picture. It was somebody else's picture.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not him. And I can't think of the name of it. It was like I was on Netflix. And it was late at night, and I was like, "Gosh, shit, I want to watch something." And so I just went to, Netflix has a top 10
Yeah.
of what's popular, and this was like in the top 3, and I was like, "Okay, what is this?" And so I just clicked on it. Like that's how I watched. I also watched American Reunion one.
I love that movie.
I watched American Reunion one night because it was in the top 3 of Netflix. So I'll watch if something ends up in the top 3, I'll go, oh, what the hell? And I'll just watch it. But I watched this one that was a Christmas movie. And I can't remember the name of it. But it was a Chinese guy. It was him and it was his family. And I've never seen the girl in anything before, but the guy is in that. The guy's in that show, Space Force.
Okay.
He's also a comedian. I saw his special. He had a special on Amazon Prime or something. And I saw that, but yeah, and I can't think of, I was going to name the name of the movie, but I can't think of the name of it. It's, so to recommend it, I'd need the name, but I can't, what's the name of it, guys? If you guys know what I'm talking about, give me the name of it.
I don't have a clue.
I don't have a clue.
It was something called Love Hard or something.
Oh.
It's the name's not a Christmas movie. It's not a Christmas sounding name, I don't think.
I heard there was a movie coming out from your streaming service, Ray. You know, Rayflix.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, I heard it was going to star Shit Stain Steve. It's the 12 Stains of Christmas.
Oh, the 12 Stains of Christmas.
Yeah.
There we go. Psycho Dan, start working on that for a Christmas song.
Yeah.
On
I
the
also was
first
just
day
not
of
too happy about
Christmas.
that movie and how it turned out.
By the way, the name of the movie is Love Hard. Yeah, that's the name of the movie.
I'll be goddamn.
Love Hard. Yes.
Sounds like
I'll
a
be-
porno over it.
That's the name of the movie. I'll be damned. And it's a Christmas movie. Love Hard. Yeah. And it's on Netflix. So I've already watched a Christmas film.
Wow.
But they also have there's one on Disney Plus. They did a remake of Home Alone. And there's some fat little English kid or something that gets stuck in his house. I haven't watched it, but I'm just but I've seen it. So you know, I was wondering if everybody saw that. So I've actually watched a Christmas film.
There's not too many Christmas shows on Antenna TV.
Well, it's just because
Unless maybe the Munsters did a Christmas or
I
something.
think it's because the girl in it says that Die Hard's a Christmas movie. And the guy says Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. So maybe that's why it's called Love Hard. I don't know, but yeah. There's no sex in it. That's the worst. That's the worst part about Christmas movies is there's no sex in Christmas movies.
Yeah, Christmas sex is the greatest.
Yeah, you think somebody would put some nude scenes? I mean,
There's always-
you think somebody would put some nude or sex scenes in Christmas?
And Bad Santa. And Bad Santa too.
Is there? I've never seen those.
Oh yeah, check those out.
Yeah, I've never seen them.
With Billy Bob Thornton.
Is there sex scenes in them?
In two there was a boobs, I think. He was getting it on with Santa Claus.
Yeah. That's what we need, some good sex scenes in Christmas movies. Yeah. Isn't he a convict or something? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Safe thief.
So he's
Breaking into a thief.
he's a breaking into safes.
Yeah.
A safe breaker.
He was that little black guy, that little bitty small person black guy was in it.
There's a
Actor.
little person in it.
Yeah, real little. He was real little, like 3 foot tall.
Does he play
He's
the
a
elf?
comedian.
Does he play
Yeah,
the
he
elf?
plays the elf. Yes.
Oh, he does
Yeah.
play the elf. Well, look at
Yes, he does play the elf.
that.
Well, I mean, the little person is about kid size, so was Steve turned on by the little person?
No.
Well,
Second.
Corey says he likes butt stuff with big black women. Is that the guy in
Oh.
Bad Santa? Is that what the guy's into?
Yeah. No. Yeah,
The little
Santa.
the short guy's into big black women.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, he is. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
And that big black security guard was chasing him around, the little guy.
I've never seen it.
And you have to check it out.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I know it's on. I mean, I'm sure it's on
Oh.
one of those streaming services. Yeah, but I've watched one, so I'm just saying for me that's pretty good. Maybe I'll try to watch.
Hmm?
Yeah, you never watch a Christmas movie ever.
No.
Starting tomorrow.
But I'm saying maybe I'll watch some this year. You know. Maybe I'll watch some Christmas films. I've already watched one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
That's
give you
one.
one.
I usually don't watch any Christmas movies.
Oh, I always watch
Other than Die
Rudolph the
Hard.
Red-Nosed Reindeer
Well, I don't watch that, but
and Frosty's Christmas.
I'm saying like movies, you know.
Oh,
Chicago Cubs Christmas.
Chicago Cubs Christmas.
I'd watch that.
By the way, there's nothing I want for Christmas.
I think you already got what you wanted for Christmas.
But I'm just saying, like, if somebody went to you and said, "What do you want for Christmas?" Can you name what you want?
Wow.
Off the top of your head, can you name something like, I know I want this?
I already got my Christmas.
Oh. Steve, could you
I got a
name what? Could you
I got a
name?
healthy and happy family. I got my Christmas.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus! Oh, bull! Ugh.
What a
Ugh.
fucking, how fucking smug.
Yes.
I'm happy and healthy family. I'm very happy.
It just, this just
Ray
makes me
got a
hate you.
PS5. He's
That
happy.
makes me, yeah, no, that was wonderful. But I'm saying I didn't ask for it. You know what I mean? I'm just, yeah.
Exactly. No, I don't. If somebody would ask me right now what I want for Christmas, I want
Yeah, I
a new
would-
set of pots and pans.
Even before the PS5, I would have no idea what I'd want for Christmas.
Steve wants poop pictures.
No, Steve doesn't.
What does Steve want for Christmas? More poop pictures?
More
no,
poop pictures. Yeah.
I didn't know that, Steve. I can ask people to send them if you'd like.
I don't want the poop pictures.
I wish I knew what my
Steve
wife
wants more
wanted.
poop pictures. Listen to that.
I wish I knew what my wife wanted or could get her something for Christmas. Because I haven't gotten her anything for Christmas in, a couple of years. It'd be nice to get her something that made her happy. You know what I mean? But my point is, I think most people off the top of their head can't name what they want for Christmas. You know what I mean?
Christmas sex.
Well, I'm just,
Huh?
I'm saying most of us don't know, off the top of our head, we don't actually know what we want.
A dishwasher?
Yeah.
What? You've got one. You got Christina.
Yeah.
She comes over and does your dishes all the time.
All the time. Yeah, right.
Cleans that filthy house of yours.
When did she come back to your house, Steve?
When did I come back to my house? What are you talking about?
When does Christina come back to your house?
Tomorrow.
And she comes there to do what?
Laundry.
And ends up cleaning your bathroom and your dishes and everything else.
No, she ain't clean. She never touched my fucking bathroom. I got my bathroom clean myself.
That's
So you're-
not what I heard.
So you're complaining about her. She does subpar
No.
work.
No.
I'm
The
sorry
only thing she's done in my bathroom is stack my towels.
I'm sorry that Christina does.
She has
Less-
organized my bedroom. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry
doesn't
she does. I'm sorry she does less than adequate work in your
She,
bedroom.
she's done more than adequate work. I never asked her to do any of it.
I'm sorry, Christina is subpar.
Can't believe you would talk about somebody doing something that nice for you like that.
Yeah,
That's a real dick move. You know that?
yeah.
Yeah.
So she'll do your shit stained laundry tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's had to look at your shit-stained mail-order mattress and wonder how you got a girl naked on it with that big shit stain in the middle of it.
It has sheets on it, dumbass. can't see it.
The sheets on the bed.
Who changed the sheets?
Take a guess.
Even though he sleeps, by the way, his bed he never sleeps on.
I've never slept in it. It's not made.
But it's got the same bedding on it that it's had for months.
Same thing bedding on it I had since Katrina put on it when she made my bed 2 months ago. I don't sleep in the bed. Hurts my back.
So you sleep in the recliner?
Yeah.
I think that would hurt your back.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I just kick back and got my little blanket.
I could not sleep. I could not sleep in my recliner. I've got to sleep in my bed. I've got to sleep in my bed. I can fall asleep in my recliner and sleep for like 20 minutes, but I can't sleep in my recliner for hours.
You've got a good bed from our sponsor, Jeff Bed.
Absolutely. But I mean, I got my recliner from Hendrix, which is one of our sponsors too, but I'm just being honest. I couldn't sleep in it. I just don't understand why Steve sleeps in a recliner. I just think that's so odd. You know, I mean, having a bed, like Brent says, my bed's my favorite place. I wish I never had to leave. Dude, that's how I feel about my bed. I love my bed. Like sometimes I'm watching TV and I go to my wife and I say, let's go watch TV in the bedroom so we can go lay in bed and watch TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, not me.
I love watching. Are you kidding? Oh my God. Like I love don't get me wrong. I love my recliner. It's great. It's comfortable, but sometimes my favorite place is my bed. I love it. It's amazing.
Maybe if you would have gotten your bed from Just Bed, you would want to be in your bed more and not so much in your recliner.
Dan says he needs to visit Just Beds because his current mattress needs to go away. Dan, go in there. Go into Just Beds. Tell him you heard me talking about it on the show. I got a Bemco mattress now. Dude, I'm telling you, it's the best fucking a lot of people don't put the F word in commercials. I do. It's the best fucking mattress. It is I love my Bemco. It is so comfortable. It might be my favorite place in the world is in my bed. It's amazing. It's amazing. And the best thing is when they brought it to my house, they brought it in.
Uh-huh.
I just left it at the door.
They took in the old one. No, they took the old one out.
Oh, wow.
They set up the new bed.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Did they burn the old one in the yard?
No, they didn't burn the old one in the yard. Did
they take it over and throw it in Steve's backyard?
No, don't do that.
I have no idea what they did with the old one. However, I don't have to worry about it.
No kidding.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
And I'll tell you something. I don't have to worry about it because they've taken care of it. You know, you shouldn't have to take care of your old mattresses. Let the pros do it. That's the best thing about it. Oh, Dan, you're thinking high-end Tempur-Pedic with the they got all that stuff. Go talk to them. They got all of it. I've heard what you guys have said about pillows, and I don't know a lot about the pillows. I did. My last email that I sent to Steve from Just Beds, I go, hey, tell me about these pillows because people ask about these pillows and I don't know anything about them. You know what I mean? I know that they have pillows at Just Beds, and the pillows start as low as, they start as low as $30 or whatever. And they're
pillow?
These Tempur-Pedic pillows, whatever they are. I don't know.
Why, that's cheap for a pillow.
I don't know what they do or how they work or anything. But yeah, they have these pillows there that are really cool. They have them at Just Beds as well. So there you go. It's Just Beds on Montvale. Get a comfy mattress, a bed you'd love, just like me. I love my bed. Don't be like Steve and get a mattress in the mail because then you'll never sleep in it. It'd be just a waste of money. It'd be a waste of money.
Don't be a Steve. Go to Just Beds.
And Dan, let me know if you go to Just Beds and just give my name. Give my name. See if they throw you a little. They might throw you a little something, Hey, maybe knock a couple bucks off this or whatever, just because you're a supporter of the show. So let me know. But yeah, if you need a bed, go there. Go to Just Beds. They're the Yawn Exterminators. Go there, get a bed because they deliver it. They get rid of your old one. They're fantastic. Yeah, good for you, buddy. He says he's going right after the new year. Let me know what happens. Let me know what happens, partner.
Yeah.
Wonder if they even have a bed there that would make Vic happy. I'll set up for the ass eat.
I want the ass eater 3000. That's the bed I want. Ass eating 3000. Yeah, Jake. Also, Recon Text, where they can give you a full detail, or they can give you Recon Text can also take care of, like, if you have a scratch, they could buff it out now. They do all that stuff. They can do coatings, the tsunami coating. Let Recon Text take care of your car. Call 670-1132 at Recon Text. In fact, do you know somebody who's a do-it-yourselfer? Somebody that likes taking care of their, somebody that likes taking care of their stuff. Get them some of the do-it-yourself products from Recon Text.
Yeah.
Gets to be a great gift for somebody like that. 670-1132. It's Recon Text. All right, we should wrap it up. I just looked at the time. We're out of town. We're out of time today. All right, so I'll ask my wife about tamale classes. If you guys really want to try it, I will ask her. I'll see if she'll consider tamale classes. She might tell me to
try it, but I have a feeling I know the answer.
She might tell me to go to hell, but
I think that's going to be along the lines of the answer.
I'm telling you.
I'd say get your ass up and you do them.
Yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching the show, listening to the show today. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow with another show. By the way, there will be no missed shows during the holidays.
Really?
Right? Well, we will try to find a way to get every show in. Like if we have to miss one on one day, we might wake it up on another day. We will make it up, and especially subscriber shows. I guarantee we'll make up every single subscriber show missed. All right? We'll have another show tomorrow. You guys take care, and we will talk to you on Wednesday. Bye-bye. Get funky.